Good morning. It is easy in our days here at Brooks to be so in the moment that we can forget to keep things in perspective. Right now, in this very moment, we all have so much to be grateful for. I stand before my peers, healthy and well in this beautiful space, about to share with you some of my Brooks story. My journey to Brooks dates back to December of 2013, when I received a kick message from this boy who lived on the Cape. This boy invited me to go spend a few days with him at his house. I had met this kid just once before at a soccer tryout. Somehow, we became friends over our kick conversations about our shared love for soccer. When I received this message, I went to my mom and said, "Mom, can you take me to my friend's house on the Cape? He plays soccer." With no hesitation, we drove to meet this kid and his mom at the Burger King in Barnstable. I arrived a little bit early to the Burger King and waited to see my new friend. When he and his mom drove into the parking lot, our moms introduced each other, and me and my new friend quickly connected. It was the kind of encounter where we had really just met each other, but already felt like I'd known him forever. By now, if you've not figured out who my new friend was, it was Christian. I spent a lot of time that weekend listening to him tell me about this school that he really wanted to go to, Brooks School. He said, "The soccer team there is nasty." I hardly knew what Brooks was, or even where it was, but from what my new friend told me, it sounded like a pretty cool place. I first stepped foot on campus in the fall of 2014, when my mom and I came for an open house day and to see the soccer team play. I recall my now close friend, Eshawn George, touring me and explaining in great depth how much he was loving his start to Brooks. The tour finished up, and I was anxious to get out to the soccer field. I sat in the corner and watched as the boys beat Groton 5-0. I did not tell Christian or longtime club soccer friend Matt Shasha that I was going to be at the game, but I knew they saw me sitting in the corner. The pitch was beautiful and the day was beautiful. When the game ended, I hung around over by the trees leading towards Russell House. I could see Christian and Matt walking with the coach, talking in his ear. I figured, maybe they are telling him about me. I like to think that Dusty and I connected right away. I don't remember anything he said to me that day, aside from, "Kid, keep your grades up and we'll make it happen." Fast forward. Excuse me. Fast forward to March 10th of 2015. I received my acceptance letter to Brooks at 6 a.m. At 6:01, I received a single question mark on my phone from Christian. I also received a "So, Brooks is it, my guy" text from Josh. Though it was hard to tell longtime club soccer friend Luke Muther that I would not be going to Tabor to be with him, I'd fallen in love with Brooks, just as Luke would when he came to campus several months later. When I began at Brooks, I was a homesick new sophomore. I was away from home for the first time, and I was adjusting to it all. What made my transition especially hard was the lack of success we were having on the soccer field. I had high expectations for myself and for the team. Basically, I began my Brooks career thinking that we would win the ISL and the New England Championship 3 years in a row. We lost 5-0 to Phillips Andover on our home field. And on my 16th birthday, we were up 4-0 versus St. Mark's at half. And they came back to tie us 4-4. I was frustrated, sad, and confused why it wasn't happening easily. We finished that season 5-6-4 in 10th place in the ISL. I felt that I had failed my school. Looking back on my sophomore season, I think the struggles we endured as a team and the failures that we'd had only added to the fairy tale story of what was to come for us. At the time, losing felt like the worst thing in the world. But in hindsight, these setbacks served as motivation for myself and for my team moving forward. Things at Brooks will not always be perfect. You will have difficulties and ups and downs. But I feel if you move with a constant gratitude, your time here can be absolutely life-changing. I've always tried to move with this gratitude. It is gratitude for my teachers and gratitude for those who came before me and make Brooks what it is. It is gratitude for my friends who support me and gratitude for those who cook us meals every day. It is gratitude for those who keep the grounds of our campus as beautiful as it is, and gratitude for those who work while others sleep. I feel when you realize how much you have here to be grateful for, you'll be able to take every advantage of what Brooks has to offer, and you can truly thrive. Whether it is thriving academically by picking your teacher's brains, or whether it is thriving socially by embracing your peers and making a wide range of connections with kids from all parts of the school. My message today is to embrace your time at Brooks. To everyone here, create moments. Linger in these moments. Realize the feelings you have, be aware of the people around you, and enjoy every single moment. I would do anything to relive that crowd celebration under the lights versus Belmont Hill this past fall. I would do anything, sorry. Sore throat, sorry. I would do anything to relive the last 25 minutes of my Brooks soccer career. I will forever remember when South Kent went ahead 2-0 midway through the second half. I recall watching the ball go in the back of the net and thinking to myself, this is it. You are alongside your best friends, playing for the team that you have put every ounce of your heart into. Make it happen. Make another memory. We scored 3 unanswered goals to lift the New England Championship trophy and send Dusty, coach of 40 years, out on top in his final game on the sidelines. To all of my brothers of the Brooks soccer team, you boys know exactly what it is, and I thank you for every moment that we shared together. I'm fortunate to have had an older student tell me about lingering in these magic moments. It was sophomore year, a cold Tuesday night in December, and my roommate Matthew and I were trying to go to bed. A senior named Charlie Lotane was in our room, and I asked him the basic question that many seniors get: where are you going to college? I don't remember his response to the question, but I remember vividly his last words before leaving the room that night. You boys are in the slow time right now. It feels like it is all taking so long. The days till break and the weeks. But trust me, once you step on campus as a senior, it truly flies by. Don't rush your time. Savor the moments. At the time, senior year felt so far away, and that is, I bet, how many of you feel right now. But I promise you, your time in this special place will move faster than you can imagine. And while we take so much from what Brooks gives to us, look for ways to give back to Brooks. David Brooks recently wrote a column in the New York Times on changemakers. Changemakers are people who can see the patterns around them, identify the problems in any situation, and figure out ways to solve the problem. Changemakers have a quality called cognitive empathy, the ability to perceive how people are feeling under different circumstances. They also have the belief that they can and must make a difference. Changemakers have the ability to express love and respect in action and make the communities around them better. I encourage you to find ways to be a changemaker here at Brooks. Start with something as simple as a warm hello to a faculty member, or by picking up leftover napkins on a table in the dining hall. Though these actions may go unnoticed, you are making a positive impact on your community. Brooks, thank you so much for providing me with lifelong friendships, endless magical moments, and all of the support in the world. To my peers, thank you for listening to a part of my story today. I hope you leave this chapel understanding that your time here is limited. Don't go through your days just waiting for what is next. Linger in those magic moments alongside your close friends. You have everything and more here to strive towards the best version of yourself. It is your choice to take advantage of the opportunity. Thank you very much.